And I'm Brooke.
And this is Midlife Mutiny.
Mm-hmm.
Today, we're going to stay on our theme about stop asking for permission. And writers, we want you to go out and direct something that you write. Brooke did it with Quality Problems. Brooke and her husband Doug, Brooke wrote it and she and Doug directed it. Now look, we had a lot of help doing it. We had great producers, we had a great DP, we had great lighting. You need to assemble a team, but rather than waiting for Quality Problems, the script, which was a great script just to sit in a drawer for years and years, we took it upon ourselves and we made it.
Well, yeah, we had a lot of help. As Colette said, we had to have someone come in and say, yes, this can happen. And then we started to, we executed from there how that would happen. Now that's a huge leap. That was, a feature script that we did a feature film out of. So
what we're saying is that was a big deal, doing a feature. Don't start there. Go make a short film. Write a short film that you can produce. Like with Quality Problems, when Brooke was choosing locations, she wrote locations that we had access to. So don't write, a short film that takes place in an airport that has lots and lots of extras. This is COVID. You're gonna write in a contained area that has only a couple actors, but if you have access to a pizza place that your uncle owns, or, an ice cream shop that your aunt owns, just something, write it about the location so that way you have huge production value.
But only with your aunts and uncles.
If you're best friends with your dentist, do something in your dentist's office. We have the greatest chiropractor, and I'm going to shoot a short film in his office because I love his office so much. So what do you do to shoot a film? You write 5 pages, 10 pages, and then you're like, what do I do? First thing you do, hire a DP, because he or she is going to know what to do. They generally have their own camera. You're going to know the story. You're going to know how to talk to actors, but they're going to know all the technical things like lights and lenses and all that stuff. So it's not that intimidating. It's really who you surround yourself with.
There's a lot of things that go into even a short, though.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I would start with writing towards, if you know some great actors that will play with you and that you respect and that respect you, I would start there, because it's really hard right now, especially to cast something and to get people to show up for basically free. I mean, if we're talking about a real homegrown short, you're trying to get as much for free as possible. Same thing with the DP. If you know someone who just wants to get some stuff on their reel but is still super solid and can show you stuff that you really like and that you get along with.
It's no assholes allowed. I mean, we're at the point in our careers where we can say no assholes allowed, but you know what? Even if you're just starting, make that your motto. Because life is too short, and you're in bed with these people indefinitely, because once you write your film and then you make your film and then you're in editing with your film and then you're going to be going to festivals and getting people interested in your film, so you don't want to work with dicks.
Don't deal with assholes on any level, and so the more you know someone, the better. Sometimes you're going to be asking for recommendations and stuff like that, so don't try and get as much as you can for free, like shoot with locations that you know you can get, and with people that will hang out with you for a while and donate their time happily.
And editing is the most important thing. You want to find someone, find an editor who you can make a producer, or is one of the actors, or is a DP editor, because so many of these short films spend forever in the can, because you shoot it and it's great and all the momentum's there, and then everyone gets stuck doing their own thing, so it gets stuck in editing. So find an editor who's going to come on board and be one of the most important people in the project, especially on a short film.
Yeah, and even better, maybe you can download, there's free software. DaVinci is free, and my son is editing these episodes on DaVinci. While he's doing that, my husband is watching him so he can get familiar with it. Even if he doesn't pursue it to edit his own stuff, he's going to have a new vocabulary that I will depend on him for with editing, like what you can do and stuff like that. basically,
and you can do like color correction, you can do basic special effects. There's a lot you can do. So if you have the time, and let's be honest, we all have a little bit of extra time right now. So teach yourself Da Vinci.
the more you can empower yourself right now, the better. So,
And also along that level, I was talking to a DP friend of mine, and I said, yeah, in the Midlife Mutiny, we're going to be talking about how writers should direct. And she said, so many times writers have no clue. Like, they'll write something but have no idea. They've never been on a set. They don't understand production. So you guys go out and volunteer on someone else's set. Do craft services. Be a PA. Just, be a fly on the wall, because being on a set, you're going to learn so much, which is going to inform your own writing.
I went to film school and I learned twice as much working on sets as a PA and whatnot. So, I mean, it is what it is. My dad will be super happy to know that after having paid for college. Anyway, as a writer, what happened with me and Quality Problems is you have to quickly adapt your vision and how you hear your characters' voices to reality. Like, let's say you cast an actor that you think is perfect for this part, but they come in and they read something a little bit different. You have to let that be okay. And like, they can bring something that will make what you've written 1,000 times better. That's what you actually hope for. And I had to pivot and let go of all my preconceived notions. The same thing with not putting in parentheticals.
I was just about to say that. We know exactly the way it's going to sound in our minds. Actors are talented. They're going to bring something even better.
One of the greatest scenes in Quality Problems was with my husband in the bakery, and it was improv. And going into this, I was like, because I know my husband as an actor and I know what he's capable of, he said, do you want me to go over what I'm thinking for this? And I said, no, because he had to pivot that day. Like, he had to change stuff up on the spot. And he said, do you want to know? And I said, I don't need to know anything. And I just literally set up a camera and I just kept rolling. And my only job that day as a director was to just keep from breaking so I would ruin the scene, because it was genius. But this is an example of just, you need to work as a team player, especially, yes, you are the director.
You're the captain of the team.
Yeah, but you need to be flexible and let all the parts work their magic. Our DP brought up stuff that informed how we were directing stuff. The way that she shot certain things informed how we were directing.
And your job too, as a director, is also not to be a dick. You are in charge of this entire crew, whether it's a huge crew or a small crew, but invariably everyone's working under you. So you want to be kind. You want to be kind to every single person, whether it's, craft service or, your gaffer. Be kind, because then people are going to want to work harder and longer and better for you.
Yeah, you kind of, our sets have always been amazing because we start with people that we know and love and then work out from there. The people that you know and love are going to bring in their friends, and so you're connected that way, so you can understand there's a base of niceness. Every now and then there's going to be someone, if you're not jiving with someone, I wouldn't continue with that person, because it can upset the balance.
That's a euphemism for fire, then?
Whatever. I mean, a lot of this stuff, do it for free. If you can do it for free, do it for free. If you can shoot on your phone and ask for friends and family favors, do it. But
because talent will get recognized, and which is a perfect segue to, there are lots and lots of places to show short films. We've both been to many film festivals. A specific shout out to Prize Fest in Louisiana. They gave $50,000 to a short film last year. I want to go to Shreveport and shoot a film to get money. It's curated beautifully. They're really good films, 15 minutes or less, and it has to be shot in the Shreveport area. But go to prizefest.com. It's October 2nd to 11th this year. Watch the 20 films that made the top 20. And then see, hey, I can do better than that. Or I can do as well as that, and be inspired, and then grab your crew, go to Louisiana the next year and try and compete for Prize Fest. That's a lot of money for And it's Gregory Kallenberg runs it, and it's a family-run festival that I'm a big fan of. But there are loads of them out there. So make your short film. Make sure the sound is good. Make sure sound is the main one, right?
Sound is huge. Sound is huge. Sound
is the one thing that's bad. Sound is unforgivable.
Yeah.
You can get away with so-so picture quality and good sound, but not the other way around. You can have great picture quality and horrible sound, and you're screwed.
And so, while we're saying do it for free and do it on your own,
Yeah,
that's one thing.
Pay a sound person, because a sound person's $200 a day, and it's worth that $200.
They know, and sound people aren't looking for stuff for their reel usually. You're probably going to have to shell out for a sound person.
You're not helping them, they are helping you.
Absolutely. And it's vital, because imagine your stuff is going to be projected up on a big screen with a big audience. And festivals are amazing. Going back to the festivals are amazing. Like it's a wealth of connections and people that you could get to know.
We met some great people. Like at Bentonville, all the people we collected were in short films. They made great short films there.
Yeah. So we loved.
We love the short film people.
The shorts out of there were remarkable. Now, quick thing, real quick. So if you're going to do a short, don't do like the Odyssey, okay? Make it small. A friend of ours, John Munoz,
so good,
who did who's doing some special effects on our second
Miles
film,
Underwater.
Miles Underwater. He just uploaded.
We'll put the link in the comments. He just did a great
What was the
short
name of it?
film, and it's about a fly.
Oh my God, I forget the name, which makes me a horrible person.
No, because it's a great film, and that's what you remember.
Oh my God, this film is great, and it is about a dude in his apartment battling a fly. Now,
so keep it simple. Again,
it wasn't really simple though, because John Munoz is
but there was a
genius.
beginning, a middle, and an end.
Yes, so you don't have to do like 16 characters. You're gonna find that's the more characters you add, the more of a nightmare it can be.
And keep it less than 15 minutes. Cut. And his film was like 5 minutes, so you can make a great film for 5 minutes.
So good, John.
So we'll put the link. As writers, we want you to direct your own project, submit it to festivals, check out Prize Fest, check out John Munoz's film, and let us know in the comments. Be like, hey, this is the film I'm thinking of doing, and you should be able to do a 1-sentence log line, and we'll let you know if we think it's a viable film for you to direct.
Okay, so to wrap it up, just shoot what you want. Make it small, make it doable. If you want, you can even do like a trial run with your phone and a friend. Like, shoot what you want. Get used to how you see things and how things look and how it feels to actually direct something.
And again, we're not like, it's demystifying. A director is not this big, unattainable job. It's just someone who's directing the action, directing the people to help him or her tell a story. Let us know in the comments what you're doing.
Yeah, the whole climate right now is gearing towards shorter, easier, like shorter format things. Like Quibi is like, it's not doing so well, but they're starting entire platforms for shorter format things. So there is an audience out there. There's Prize Fest and other festivals. Festivals are an amazing experience. We highly recommend it.
And a short film is a great calling card. It's
Absolutely.
a great calling card to showcase your writing too.
Also, festivals love shorts because they can piece them around
so many
their features.
Correct.
In the comments, tell us what you're thinking of, your short. If you have a short, what you're thinking of doing. Ask us any questions you might have. If we don't know the answers, we'll try and get
We'll ask other people
Yeah.
who can answer it for us.
Yeah, please ask us anything, because all we want to do is get you doing your own stuff. That is all we want to do. And eat some cake. We also want to do that.
I'm Colette.
Brooke.
And this is Midlife Mutiny. See you next week.